we had the privilege of Kursk in the shed today. Would you like to introduce yourself, guys?
Yeah, I'm Tom. I play lead guitar.
I'm Luke. I play the bass.
I'm Jack. I'm lead vocalist and guitarist.
I'm Zoran and I play drums.
And I can vouch for the fact that they are the band. Fantastic. Right, Tom, can you tell us about how the band formed?
So about probably 6 years ago, me, Jack and Zoran, we played in a rock sort of cover band.
Yeah.
We did like Hendrix, ZZ Top, stuff like that. And then we started getting into metal a little bit more. So that band kind of disbanded. And then we started writing some metal songs. We wanted to sort of make a band for that.
Used to be called The Tantrum, didn't we?
Yeah, we were the Tantrum, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
And Kursk came out of what?
Just to want to be a bit heavier.
Yeah.
We thought we had to change the name to suit that new found heaviness.
Yeah. And then Luke came along, like he was the last one to join. 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago now. I'd been in a lot like different styles of music before, sort of thing. And I originally came in just to help them finish off writing the album because their bassist at the time had a lot of exams to do at school and stuff like that. But then he kind of made it full time.
Yeah.
Didn't really seem to suit better because I've known
Makes
Zoran
sense.
since about 4, Jack since I was about 6-ish roughly.
Yeah.
So you know,
Excellent.
just seems to suit.
It just works, yeah.
Yeah.
And because I think it's good because we're all mates beforehand, there was none of that awkward sort of couple practices just to get the chemistry up. It was there straight from the get-go.
Wow. So an album came out in November 2019. Who would like to tell me about the album?
So we recorded a demo in Zoran's shed
Yeah.
for about 50 quid.
You got a shed as well. Fantastic.
Not as good as this.
Not as good as
Brothers and sheds.
Yeah, so we did that. It wasn't very good. It was very sort of basic. But then somehow this producer got in touch with us and he said, we enjoyed the demo, we'd love you to come and record. And he sort of spoke to the label that he works with. And it took a few years for us to perfect the songs, and we had a few minor lineup changes and stuff. But yeah, and then we went over to Italy in April, spent a month there, and then recorded the album.
Behind the lyrics, this one I believe
Yeah.
is for you, Jack. Do you want to tell us a bit about the lyrics that
Yeah.
form the album?
We sometimes find it a bit hard when we get asked that question because a lot of the song lyrics are like fictitious, the stories in that.
But it is storytelling.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is like based on real events in a
Oh,
sense,
yeah.
but like stories within these historical events sort of
I
thing.
like to write about stuff that concepts and that like to us embody the spirit of metal.
Yeah. What's really prominent in anything I've seen about the band on your Facebook page or on the YouTube video that's there, the artwork is really prominent. Zoran, can you tell me anything about the cover art?
Yeah, well, I think we all kind of had a similar idea, of what we wanted to see from the album. But I done a couple of sketches. I mean, I'm not an artist at all.
Well, I don't know about that.
He designed the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did design the logo when we kind of first started the band.
It was in your maths book, wasn't it?
Yeah, at school, and then I kind of just done a quick sketch of what, like, roughly, is mountains.
Yeah.
We put the submarine in there, although it didn't make it to the
Yeah,
actual
it was,
thing, but-
originally it was a lot different, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we got the kind of alchemy symbols put in there because
Full of
It's all kind of related to the historical side of
Yeah.
things in the lyrical themes, isn't it?
yeah. So
And we wanted a landscape to be like the main part of it. And we told a designer, we just said we want Tolkien kind of.
Yeah,
That kind of
that comes
style.
through.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that came about.
Wow. Take me back to the Hobbit. And then Wormhole Death. How do they feature in you as a band? How do you work with them as a label?
Well, obviously, because they're based in Italy, like who we're in contact with, it's a lot through email, but like in terms of like distribution and promotion, they're quite prominent, more or less. Like like we check our emails almost every day, and there's always someone trying to get in contact with us for like an interview like this, or to be featured on like a sample CD, sort of things like that. And yeah, they're trying to distribute all around Europe. I think they've recently began a partnership with a distributor in Australia as well. So
Okay.
yeah, exciting times for the label, and hopefully exciting times for us as well.
So the partnership is them promoting you, you supplying them with the material.
They did have a lot of input in the actual the sound of the songs as well.
Okay.
They didn't take the reins too heavily, but they did.
No, he come in when we were sort of finished the final days of recording.
Yeah.
I think he come in and Carlo come in and just gave us a few little hints, so he could add a little bit here.
A bit of
there.
polish.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
he's got experience in the industry, sort of thing. So,
Steer it in the right direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
So good bit of advice.
Yeah.
I think.
Now then, this is the fun part. I like this part. Epic fails. So what epic fails are there in your time gigging?
So many.
Yeah.
Plenty.
There's one song on the album called "Son of the Mountain," and there's this big break at the end, and there it comes into this big epic solo. It's the first time I playing that live, and it came to this solo, and the sound engineer walked past and I knocked the lead out. So
Missed the whole
Yeah.
solo.
yeah,
Anything else?
And we're playing a gig at a local venue to us called the John Peel Centre, and we got to a certain point in the set where I just couldn't hold it in anymore, and
The call to nature was too
the
strong.
toilet was required.
Yeah.
Need to go for a wee quite desperately, so I had to have one of my mates hold my bass for me for a couple of minutes. I got a round of applause as I made the march back to the stage.
Yeah.
I think,
And then
the worst thing about that was I had to bloody tell some jokes.
And then it turns out I actually played the rest of the set with the amp off. Someone had turned my amp off while I was in the toilet. So
That's
yeah.
pretty epic. Yeah. Tom, could you tell me about the influences that have affected the sound that Curse produce?
I think the main basis of it is new wave of British heavy metal,
Okay.
and we're sort of part of our aim is we're trying to sort of bring that back as much as we can. So we have the bass, we have as a sort of backbone the Judas Priest kind of drill guitar
yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy
Yeah.
kind of style, but then Black Sabbath is a big one for us.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's the one.
That is the one.
The one, yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely-
There's one recently we've found that they are really is sort of what we want to go for. A band called Trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they UK based or other ones?
They're American,
American,
Yeah.
but they're the sort of proto doom kind of stuff UK and America, like Pentagram,
Witchfinder General.
Witchfinder
Oh,
General,
yeah.
Pagan
Pagan
Altar.
Altar, yeah.
When metal was generally getting more heavy and more thrashy, they sort of went the other way, and it got slower and it got looser and more sort of stoner. That's the kind of thing we
Yeah.
listen to. It's quite a lot.
I think some of the lyrics have a bit of a Christian Bale influence as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A bit of Golden Earring as well.
We've
Yeah.
all-
He
Yeah.
loves Golden
I
Earring.
mean, we've
Yeah.
all had a good sing along to some of their tracks
Yeah.
while we're at parties at that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
a few drinks down and that. So
Also, like
Yeah.
me and Jack, for example, we've been listening to for years like Rory Gallagher and the basic
yeah.
blues rock kind of stuff. That plays a big
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Quickly putting Motorhead in there.
Yeah, Motorhead,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Motorhead, yeah.
We could go on it.
Yeah,
like, we're
I
all
can see
about
that.
the old school.
ACDC was being a big influence on
Yeah.
me, especially.
Yeah, so anything
Yeah.
70s, 80s metal, that's our kind of realm of.
That's your core.
Yeah, definitely.
So, bands recently that you've heard, not necessarily bands that are new, but bands that you've recently heard that have influenced you? Or that you've been impressed by?
Very recently, literally, as Tom recording this within a few days ago, Dope Lord have just released a new album, and they're sort of like stoner metal, essentially, in its
Yeah.
essence, sort of thing. They've only been going around for about 10 years now, so it's kind of sort of new wave, where it's like the 90s sort of stoner bands. They're influenced by that
Mm-hmm.
sort of thing. Alien Weaponry as well from New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, they seem to be making big waves in the music industry, especially in metal at the
Yeah.
moment. So
Oh,
yeah, hopefully.
And,
Maybe release more music, come our way. You never know.
Yeah.
and another famous band I think you mentioned earlier, The Darkness, play.
Of course.
but, well, they're from your
Hometown
area.
Heroes sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, we
Yeah.
wouldn't mind playing a gig with them.
no.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That'd be good.
So look, plans for the future. What's happening? What's big in Kursk?
Yeah, well, we're trying to make 2020 a bigger year as we've had, even bigger. We're trying to get up and down the country, getting our name out there. Nothing big yet, but we're halfway through writing some new music. You know,
Yeah.
just trying to keep really busy. Really.
Any cheeky sorties into Europe?
Well, we hope to.
We hope to,
We
yeah.
hope to.
Working on it.
Yeah, with help, obviously the influence of Wormhole Death, they've got contacts
Yeah.
in and around Europe, sort of thing. So hopefully we'll be able to venture further
Awesome.
and get our name out there. So,
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for coming in today. Thank you for spending the time to answer my questions and to play as well as you've played. Welcome back anytime. And,
We'll be back. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
we're coming back. Yeah.
all the best for 2020. Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a
much.
lot.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.